Hello children, Mrs Goodhand and I are here to do a wellbeing activity with you today. We're going to get you all outside in your garden, so wrap up warm and make sure that you tell your adult at home that you're going into the garden. Your adult might want to come with you, because that would be really good, because anyone could do this activity. To start with, you'll need a plastic container. Now Mrs Goodhand's just going to get her fruit container. So anything simple like that that an adult says that you're allowed to use. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a picture or garden scene. So using things that we can find in our garden. Alright, so it could be something like this. So this one has just been made on a plate that they've used at home, and obviously they've collected lots of pebbles and bits of greenery out the garden, so they've made a little garden scene. This one, obviously it's just been a little tub that somebody's got. They've put some soil in it, grasses, and they've obviously made some little dinosaurs to put in it. This one, I really like this one, Mrs Goodhand really likes this one. So they've done some different scenes that they've made animals out of leaves, so that's a nice simple one, and you can do lots and lots of different animals, so that's really good one to do. This one is another little garden scene that's just been done on a paper plate, and that's going to be like something that we'll do today as well. And you can see that this person who's done this has put a little Lego house in it, so it makes it look like a house with a proper little garden. And then we've got one more to show you. This one is just a face that's been made out of things from your garden, so it's a little bit like a collage of things. So you can choose any to do at all, any at all. They're really simple and really fun. Okay, Mrs Goodhand is actually going to go on a little jaunt around the garden at school to see if she can find any greenery, leaves or stones or anything that she might think's useful for her picture or scene. Obviously you are your adult, and your adult can do this together. Oh, we've got a bit of moss, some twigs, oh, that looks interesting, Mrs Goodhand. So if you can see, Mrs Goodhand's sort of got lots of different colour things. There's lots of greens and browns. It's not just all browns, because I know it's quite difficult at this time of year to find things that are maybe a little bit more colourful in your garden. But also notice that she's not picking any leaves from the plants, it's just what she's finding on the garden. So we don't want parents coming to tell you off because you're pulling flowers off your parents' favourite plants. Okay, so you must be really careful and only choose things that you find. Okay, that looks like you've got a nice little packet of things, Mrs Goodhand. So next you can either stay outside or go back indoors, but if you go indoors you'll need a table with newspaper on it so you don't make a mess on your table, otherwise your parents might get a little bit cross with you. So something like this, look, as you can see, all of our collections I did a little bit earlier as well, so we've just got everything spread out on our table with newspaper on it. We've got our paper plates, and we've also got a piece of paper, because it can be something as easy as that. You don't have to go and get anything too special. As you can see, Mrs Goodhand is making a picture out of hers. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a lovely face, Mrs Goodhand.
Well, I'm trying, Mrs Lovatt. I'm very trying. I really have.
Now, you can choose to glue these things down if you want to, but you may choose to just place it on like Mrs Goodhand has, because then you can actually take it all off again once you've made it and then make something new. But what we would really like you to do, if possible, is once you've made something, you could take a picture of it and then email it to us so that we can see all the things that you've made, which will be really, really good. So we've started making one here as well, so with this one we're going to sort of do a bit of a garden scene with it, but we'll show you that one when it's finished. So children, here are our finished products, and I'm sure that you will be able to make something much, much better than ours. Oh, that looks just like me, Mrs. Goodhand.
That's just what I was aiming for, Mrs. Lovatt. Self-portrait. So, children, we know how hard you've been working with your iPads and your tablets, doing all your schoolwork and Purple Mash. And we just wanted you to have something where you could get out in the fresh air, look around the garden, pick up some things and bring them in and have a bit of fun that's not schoolwork. So get out there, collect your stuff up, and then send us your wonderful pictures, because we're really, really looking forward to seeing them. And I hope you have as much fun as we've just had. Bye.